Hey gamers, if you're a fan of 2D platformer games, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll be showing you the top 10 best new 2D platformer games you should play this month. Please note that some of these titles mix things up. You'll see a blend of Metroidvania, 2D platformer, and even roguelike elements. Each of these games offers something unique, whether it's tight controls and creative level design. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we go into the list, I want to tell you about my favorite place to buy games, and that's Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an awesome site for grabbing games at great prices. Not only they always have fantastic discounts, but also they running giveaways you won't want to miss. Seriously, these deals are hard to beat. Where else are you going to find prices this good? Why pay full price when you can grab the same game for way less, right? Yeah, you can shop for games on all kinds of platforms, like PC, PS5, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. There are also numerous convenient products to enhance your gaming experience, such as subscriptions, gift cards, and many more. No worries, it's 100% legit, fast, and super easy to use, and their support team is available 24/7. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games by using the link in the description below and start saving your cash with Instant Gaming. And by using my link, you're not just getting awesome deals, but also supporting this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Possessors is shaping up to be a dark, stylish Metroidvania that blends sharp gameplay with haunting atmosphere. You play as Luca, a survivor who loses her legs during a demonic attack and is forced to make a pact with a mysterious demon named Rem. Their resulting symbiotic relationship fuels a compelling narrative with stunning Hades-style character art. Gameplay-wise, Possessors sits comfortably in the Souls-like Metroidvania space. Think Hollow Knight meets Blasphemous with a splash of Dead Cells intensity. Bonfire-like checkpoints and resource drops give it a Souls-like flavor while keeping that signature Metroidvania rhythm of progress and discovery.
Weapons at your disposal. You'll be able to knock out demons with all sorts of surprisingly deadly makeshift weapons, like a computer mouse, guitar, and a pair of cool sunglasses. Taking inspiration from fighting games like Smash, players can juggle enemies and use elaborate directional combat.
Kentum is a fresh mix of Metroidvania exploration, survival crafting, and roguelike loops that already feels polished. The premise is genius sci-fi. You're Kent, a scientist who overslept his cryo shift by 7,000 years, crashed, and now you're running around as a clone, and every time you die, new clone pops out and you get to loot your own dead body. It's the most hilarious and logical roguelike mechanic I've ever seen. They're calling this a craftervania, and let me tell you, it works. The crafting isn't just some side thing, it's how you get new weapons, new tools, new everything that lets you explore further. If you're even remotely into Metroidvanias, survival games, or just want to play something truly fresh, you need to wishlist this. And Kentum isn't just promising, it's already delivering.
Obligations are fulfilled.
Winds of Arcana Ruination is an upcoming 2.5D action RPG that blends the exploration of a Metroidvania with the tactical combat of a Souls-like. The story takes place in Lerna, a world shattered by a magical cataclysm known as the Ashkatun, and now teetering on the brink of ruin once more. You play as Arin, a mercenary searching for lost comrades while walking a dark path of vengeance. Combat focuses on becoming the ultimate warrior mage, letting you combine melee weapons with powerful spells. You'll also unlock magical soul crests that grant devastating powers and enhance your combat style. Abilities like grapple, glide, and summon platforms allow creative movement and deeper world discovery. With over 90 enemy types and 20 boss fights, expect a tough but rewarding challenge. GIGASWORD is an upcoming 2D indie game that blends genres, primarily described as an action puzzle Metroidvania. Its central feature is a unique gameplay mechanic based on the massive sword you carry. At its core, GIGASWORD doesn't reinvent the genre's blueprint. You'll explore a sprawling interconnected world, slay monsters, and gather points for upgrades before facing off against bosses. And the sword isn't just a combat tool, it's the game's central mechanic and the key to almost every puzzle. The puzzles themselves are surprisingly satisfying. They break up the rhythm of combat in a way that makes each section feel earned. Just when you get into a flow of slashing enemies, the game makes you pause, observe, and think. It's a great mix of brains and brawn. CLAWPUNK is a punk rock roguelike about feline warriors tearing through a chaotic, dystopian world. It mixes style, speed, and destruction into a fresh take on the genre. You control one of 9 unique cats, each with distinct weapons and playstyles that keep every run feeling new. Instead of climbing upward like most platformers, CLAWPUNK flips the formula. You dive down through each stage. It feels like Downwell meets Spelunky, with the breakneck pace and danger of Hotline Miami. What sets it apart is its chaotic, wanted level system that punishes players for playing too carefully. If you don't destroy the surveillance tech along the way, hellhounds come hunting for you. The result is a thrilling risk and reward loop that constantly pushes you toward beautiful anarchy. If you love Hollow Knight or Celeste, then get ready, because Lone Fungus, Melody of Spores might just be your next indie obsession. This game serves as a prequel to the original Lone Fungus, taking us thousands of years into the past. You play as Greencap, a brave little mushroom chosen to unite the tribes and face a mysterious threat called the Spirit Beast. Combat looks tight and satisfying, with 8 directional whip attacks inspired by Super Castlevania 4, and every swing feels built for precision. Platforming fans will be happy too. It's got that smooth Celeste style control, with 40 optional parkour challenges designed to test your timing and patience. The game has a bright and emotional tone, and it shows that a Metroidvania can be fun and full of heart without being dark and serious. Windswept is a new 2D buddy platformer from Weatherfell that brings back the charm of classic 90s games like Donkey Kong Country and Banjo-Kazooie. You play as Marbles the Duck and Checkers the Turtle, 2 friends who get swept away by a storm and must find their way home. Each character has unique abilities. Marbles is quick and agile, while Checkers is slow but strong and steady. Players can swap between the two at any time to solve puzzles and overcome tricky obstacles. The game features over 40 handcrafted levels across 5 colorful regions, packed with secrets, collectibles, and bonus challenges. For those who love teamwork, a local co-op mode lets 2 players control marbles and checkers together. Neon Inferno takes the classic run-and-gun formula and injects it with neon energy, stylish combat, and surprisingly accessible gameplay. It feels like Contra at an 80s arcade, and decided to make something loud, fast, and fun, but without all the frustration. The mix of gunfire and swordplay is where Neon Inferno really shines. You can blast enemies from a distance or slash up close, even deflecting bullets and sending them back at enemies for flashy kills. It's simple but incredibly satisfying, like a power fantasy that actually respects your reflexes. You're dodging traffic, switching lanes, and facing off against a boss that rains down airstrikes. It's chaotic in the best possible way. Terminator 2 Ruination is a run-and-gun at heart, blending the chaotic rhythm of Contra with cinematic flair and a few surprises like stealth and vehicle sections. You can expect shootouts, stealth missions, beat-em-up sections, and even on-rails sequences, all tied together with that gritty industrial aesthetic that defines the Terminator world. It promises explosive combat, vehicle chases, and even stealth sections, all wrapped in nostalgic pixel art. There are even platforming sections inspired by Prince of Persia and Blackthorn, giving each level its own flavor. What's really exciting is the promise of a unique story that blends the movie's events with new twists and multiple endings.
Terminated.
Constance is an upcoming Metroidvania where you play as Constance, an artist whose world and mind have spilled onto the canvas using a magical paintbrush to fight explore and reflect her inner struggles. The paintbrush isn't just for attacking, it's a versatile tool that can erase obstacles, uncover paths, and help Constance overcome environmental puzzles. Constance can dive into paint puddles to slip under enemies or walls, giving combat and platforming a stylish rhythm. What really sets Constance apart is how it ties its mechanics to the story. Every brush technique slowly corrupts Constance, symbolizing emotional burnout, forcing players to pause and breathe by meditating at checkpoints. And that's it for today. Those were lists the top 10 best new 2D platformer games you should play this month. Got a hidden gem I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video or discovered a new title to add to your collection, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss future content. So, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.